Cool. So we're switching up now, and we're heading into Red Pluto land, which is far more chilled. It's more of a base building and mining game, but holy monkey! See what I did there? I switched it from being a cuss word.
Welcome, James and Daniel. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello. Very good,
Thanks.
thank you.
Good, thanks. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Nice and chill. Good. We're pretty keen to have a look at your game. Andy, have you spent any time in this landscape? Because
this is another game that I haven't played for 4 months, maybe.
Oh, mate, you might want to jump in and have a look around.
Okay.
We've also got the developers here, so we will have console commands so that we can spawn in some goodies, because it's quite a long game. And I think it's necessary. So I'm really grateful that you guys have got that already ready to go. And you've also got the F5, isn't it, to go
Yes,
to?
there's a free cam, indeed.
Which, again, is so needed because this game is just stunning. It's just stunning. It's really hard to fit in seeing everything that you've done in this game in the time slot that we've got.
We've got our work cut out for us.
Basically, yeah, like really do. There's so many systems, so many really smart things going on under the hood, and it's just amazing. You need to explore that landscape.
Okay.
If you'd like the pitch, we can give you that.
Give us the pitch.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so
Elevator.
the game is set in the remnants of a destroyed solar system in the far future. The player struggles to survive in the ruins of a war-torn Pluto lit by the red glow of a dying sun. It's a survival base building and exploration game inspired by the likes of Subnautica and Don't Starve.
Boom, smashed it.
Really cool.
Everyone's been
quest system.
It is, isn't it?
It's like slick. Yeah.
It's been iterated a lot, and ended up with quite a like sharp, slick, tidy, not too in your face. I think it's a really nice balance. I'm super proud of what you guys have done. So I'm totally biased. I shouldn't be here doing this because I just lead the conversation too much. But what was it that made you decide to make this game over any other game?
So when we initially started out on this project, there were two pitches, right? The first one was the two pitches that we honed in on. The first one was this idea of like a sci-fi thing set in space, survival game, and the other one was basically Valheim. Right, and this was before Valheim was released. So
no joke, almost
identical.
no
joke. It was basically Valheim, and we ended up picking the sci-fi one. But it sort of started being this open-ended survival game. You're going to want to check your superpower there.
Oh yeah, you're
down at the bottom left.
Get in.
So it essentially ended up being this survival game that we ended up deciding on.
Yeah.
And we sort of thought to ourselves, like, how are we going to manage this in the time that we've got, right? And we figured out that essentially going through making the systems, making the mechanics work, getting a really solid base, proof of concept, know exactly how far we can go. And we did push it in many aspects, especially with things like the quest system. And we pushed it as far as we could. And we got to this point where we just nailed the mechanics. And then we got down and nailed the terrain and the environment art, which had sort of been building up through most of the project. The whole project sort of came together in the last couple months in the way that you see it now.
So how do I craft 5 iron?
So if you have a look in your quest log, there's normally a little bit of extra detail that's written on the quest.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's like when someone asks a question of a lecturer and they're like, brilliant, if you would like to go over to the computer, just click on Google Chrome, brilliant, and you see that Google thing, so ask it the same thing you just asked me. It's similar kind of thing, because it's nice that you have the extra detail in there. So
it's something that came up a lot during our early playtesting as well.
Yeah.
People have this habit of not reading quests. And they just follow the thing on the top right, because obviously got this lovely, quest tracker on the top right. Here's the thing that isn't properly explained. If you turn around, there's a big dome.
Yes. I have to put it in the dome, don't I?
I mean, it's incredibly big and bright, but still, it's easy to miss.
It's so easy to miss. What are you on about?
It's amazing how many people start building looking the other direction. I'm astounded how many people do it. Okay, so the idea is it's got to be on the ground and not blocked. I believe that got blocked at the last second there.
Was it?
Yeah.
How do I grab it? Is that
You've
in
got
my
all the same
inventory?
resources, so just go back
just
into
go
the
and make
building
it.
menu
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
So one thing that quite often when I've done playthroughs with other staff members is they haven't really got to the point. I know
the VFX. Ooh, very
Thank
nice.
you for noticing, because like I'm always just like, yeah, that's sick. I'm just gonna build all day long because it's so swish. But one of the things that I've noticed a lot of the other staff members don't ever actually get to see is that all of these buildings that you can build, and believe me, there's a lot. Like and they all have different functions and whatnot. There are actually four different factions. Is that right, chaps?
As of current, we got 2 in. We wanted to do 4. We got 2 in fully. 2
in fully, but another 2 kind of with partially in. But
concepts.
Total
sort of. We had concept of them,
yeah.
Totally different building styles. So all of the buildings that you can make, they've actually like got different styles of as well, which they all have like a cultural heritage that they link into. And there's lots of lore kind of hidden underneath the game. Like there's so much depth and so much content in the game that you need a couple of hours to go through it. Really, is what.
Where's the red capsule I'm looking for?
When we set out on this project, we decided we wanted a number of factions, but we couldn't sort of figure out, whether we were going to make them cultures or whether we were going to make them, how we're going to do the buildings. And we ended up just looking at these architectural styles and going, hey, well, I really like this architectural style. Why don't we just name the factions after the architectural style?
Yeah. Oh, wait one second.
Where's the...
just pop inside the building you built, actually. You look at the door a couple of times.
Yeah. You need to look around. Like you... In a minute, once we've got the basics done, we'll just have a little wander in this environment, go look at some of the exploded glacial... halfway through an explosion, glacial remnants. There's incredible depth. And we might even be treated to a meteor storm because they do happen while we're just wandering around.
Yeah, they happen every evening, actually. Believe it or not, the little red things are just to your right there in the...
Our screen's incredibly dark.
We have the power of 5,000 suns shining on us, film lighting.
We've had a few games where we've really struggled to see what's going on.
Have you got any brightness settings in here?
Unfortunately, no. The settings are fairly limited. I would be careful, though. Make sure you don't press quit, because that will just exit the game.
I will not press quit.
If you interact with what's in front of you now, it should finish.
Just press E. It'll.
E.
Cool.
Refresh it. Cool.
When you have a generator built, there'll actually be lights inside the building, so you won't have to worry about this again.
Okay.
You need power for them.
It's rock time.
You're actually out of soup power.
Right. I will.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because of time, there are 2 things that don't kill you that should. One of them is running out of soup power, and the other one is running out of food. So
no, we'll call it
that as much as you wish.
We'll call this a special build to help me get through.
Yes. Well, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Okay, so you need to craft 14 irons, which means you need a load of rock.
Yeah. This reminds me of our many late nights playing No Man's Sky.
I know.
Yeah.
There's been several times I've brought up No Man's Sky with these guys, but I haven't gone into too much depth about our own play testing, I'm going to call it.
We don't talk about this.
Many hours. We'll just say that. Many hours. Yeah, like, wowza. That was... But we made some incredible colonies that we mostly destroyed as well.
Well, hopefully you won't end up destroying the ones in this game because it's your lifeline on the planet.
Fair enough.
Quite impressive if you did destroy it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just have to... That is such a programmer option. I really appreciate it. Who put that in?
That's legitimate science.
Me. I did that. I had it set. It's supposed to be set to Celsius for the build. However, I think we didn't.
Kelvin seems more appropriate.
It certainly is. And that was the reason I put it in the first place. And I figured, might as well. It's just a maths thing to put in the other units.
Yeah.
So it was pretty easy.
But it's a nice touch.
It was the result of feedback, right, from playtesting. People wanting
and complaints from team members. So it was a requested feature at the time. So that was Yeah, it was good fun to get that one in.
So, given that we are probably about halfway through our time for the playthrough, do you think it's worthwhile, Andy, carrying on with the quests and just doing that bit, or do you think we go to the console command, get our good friend Spider-Mech, and go on a bit of a roam?
How many iron did I need? 14. No. We're going to cancel the rest of the
original
stream.
plan
And
that
you're
we
just going
had.
to watch me grind rocks.
Yeah. Invested.
I'm really invested.
The original plan that we had was to let you play the quest until you got to the Spider-Mech quest.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm not sure you're going to get there at this rate. So
I have to destroy my home?
This is the scary bit.
I'm not okay with that.
Like, you can't make them either. So
You'd
this
be one of
is
the first, Andy. You'd be surprised how many people are excited to destroy this pod. The first thing they do when they get in the game.
you have to press E on
So-
it and open the interact.
so interact.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's gone. But you do now have a core. Go quickly. Move quickly. Because superpower, oxygen, the planet is against you.
Generator, isn't it? Power generator.
Hi.
And you can turn it on using the interact on the front.
The front's the other side, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
There we are.
if you do accidentally destroy a building, it will automatically give you all of the resources that you use to build it back.
Cool, so I can immediately top up my suit with that. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And,
the
the lights
lights-
now on in the
After you
oxygen
go
booth.
go on in the other buildings, then the lights on. Yeah, like the ice textures and
Ah.
stuff.
Here we go.
See
Cool.
what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool. Right then. We've got 15 minutes left. What do
Console-
you want us to do?
Tilda.
Right, so there is the key above tab, which I believe is called the backtip key. Grab that and then click on the little text box there.
You see how
Oh,
it's
you have
got
to
add
click on it.
item, add
Yeah.
building.
So we're going to type in add blueprints. It's case sensitive and there's an underscore.
Yep.
And then just press enter on that one. If it disappears, you've done it right. Yep, there you go.
Cool.
And then the other one is going to be free buildings, as it says there. Okay, now if you close that out, so click away and press the button again to close it. And now when you open your building menu, there is a lot more there.
We got
Right.
some
Oh my
more
god,
things.
how
So
much have you got in here?
ridiculous amounts.
There's quite a few.
Oh.
So we're gonna quickly show you a couple buildings.
Yeah,
so
let's do
if you want to
some
open up
snapping.
habitation on there, and let's grab the functionalist habitation.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a fairly large building.
It's a monster.
If you want to place it somewhere, fairly clear.
You should be able to attach it
Yeah.
to your oxygen building as
Okay,
well.
there we go.
Oh, you can like.
Yes,
Click
and
on
if you
it.
go and destroy the oxygen building, if we go pick it back up again,
Is this one?
that was the generator.
That's generator.
So
That's
that one.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if you go and rebuild that one, it should be under oxygen, or O2 on the bottom left. And we've got functionalist is what we want. And then hover over the little orange glowing icon, orange glowing orb. Not that one.
Not that one.
Maybe the.
This one?
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Snap.
And now we've snapped it together. So if you cycle the power on the generator, we've now got power and lights in that building. And when you walk into that building, you will now have oxygen and energy regenning for you.
Cool.
Automatically.
Let's test that out. Do I have to cycle the power? Do I?
Just to turn on the lights.
That's not.
Other side,
Other
yeah.
side, yeah.
There's a big button, but it does seem to disappear during the night.
There we go. So now there's lights on in the building. So let's head inside. There should be a door
We
somewhere
going
around there.
In here.
There we are.
Right.
By the way,
so we've got a
music. Very nice.
yes.
who-
We had an external musician come in and do a little bit of work for us. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to get much done in the time that they had due to real life stuff. They had a university course they're doing as well. However, we got a few pieces. Only one of them made into the final build, unfortunately, due to time. Obviously, that's this nice ambient track that we've got.
Yeah, it's difficult to pull out looping ambient very well.
Yeah.
And it adds something very nice to the game without getting
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
It's quite commendable.
So-
So what are we doing?
In here, you've got storage things you can put stuff in.
Of course, yeah.
Just to show off the inventory system real quick. If you hold control, you can quick move stuff.
And things stack
Sweet.
as well, which is a nice
Yep.
addition.
A lot of pain for our programmers.
And then there's also a bed just around the corner as well,
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
which you can use to set your spawn. And you can see the markers moved there on your compass.
Ah, yeah, cool. You know, I didn't even
All right,
notice the compass,
so
Yeah.
compass was a this last week edition.
right.
So right, let's now that we've got all this down, let's go build the spider mech because that's a very
Yes.
interesting part of the game. But
Whoa.
The
That's a
mech
lot of-
is where it's
a lot
at.
of work.
Major parts. Exploration will now begin.
Yeah.
There's
Indeed.
a lot to explore.
oh, there's plenty. So let's go to the building menu,
B for the building.
and in special,
Special. I was hoping we were good.
and there's a spider mech.
That's our one.
There we go. Let's
look at that.
lift it above the ground a bit so you can play. There we go. Not too far.
Not much.
Oh, look at that. Really nice.
No, not that far.
Look at that.
There we go.
So
Yeah,
we
boy.
may never get to build it because Andy's having too much fun in the pre-build menu.
Dancing
Okay,
around.
okay. About there. Is that good?
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's our boy. I love the
This
final
is
design
so
of him as
cool.
well. He's sick.
Oh, look at that.
Now
you
go
go, you're
up
up.
things. Just go up just go up things.
Everywhere. Anywhere.
So
Like he can
just
be
to show off
broken,
this guy a bit,
but
Yep.
if you head towards the little arch that you saw on the east there, wait. not east.
No,
The compass doesn't work when you're in the spider mech, unfortunately.
Oh.
So if you turn around,
Turn around. Yeah.
there's like a rock arch that we're looking for. It should be just that way.
Oh,
The gravity, of course, is incredibly low
Oh.
on Pluto.
so this is actually the spider flying with the low gravity.
So if we go just on the right there's a rock arch.
Oh, yeah.
there we are.
Yep.
Now, if you just climb up the rock arch, you can go completely inverted.
I'm gonna
Hope you're not getting seasick.
Which is
that was cool.
good fun. All right, so just to show off some of the fantastic like terrain we've got going on here,
yeah.
if we just turn around and head towards the crater that's through
So I
the
go
arch.
through the arch, yeah.
So there's a number of features on this this completely destroyed crater that we've got going on here. There's a lovely ice crater here that was caused by a meteorite or something impacting the surface. You can see there's one of the features that you haven't gotten to experience yet is the temperature system. Sometimes when you're in areas that are hot, your movement speed will be slowed down due to ice that is crystallizing on your suit.
Okay.
It's accompanied with a sound effect for extra clarity too.
It is.
What's happening here is
should I
though is
get-
you're being pushed off the spikes up into the area a bit with low gravity. That's
Should
why
I get
you're
out of the mech then?
floating.
If you
If you
just
want.
keep going through
Yeah.
and just go up the ramp on the other side rather than getting stuck in the crater, there's plenty more to see. We've got a number of areas. So there's off to the left there will be a bridge that's going across a chasm, which is made of a destroyed war mech from the old war. And then on the right, there's you can either go
Bad idea. I'm sorry. I'm
idea.
sorry.
How did I know you were going to do that?
Reverse.
that's not designed to go in with the
Okay.
sensitivity,
I'm sorry.
You almost made it.
Almost did, yeah. If you hop out, you can go through there.
Okay.
Or you can just go around it with the spider.
What should I do? You tell me what. I
Well,
should
you
do.
could turn around and go towards the area with the pipes.
down here.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah.
So this area is a abandoned factory of one of the factions, specifically the brutalist or authoritarian faction, which
Look up.
had a base here.
Like-
Let's have a look to the right here.
See, you guys maybe don't get the same like majesty and awe because you're so used to the environment. But one of the things I very much enjoy doing in this game is to just go somewhere in the mech and just stop and just kind of look around because the place is stunning and it's really hard to actually appreciate it all unless you press F5.
That almost makes me kind of recoil a little bit in like seeing him crawl around there. I don't
Yeah,
like spiders, and that just...
He's a good.
Oh, God.
He's a good replication of a spider.
Yeah, you've invoked some reaction in me here.
Yeah. Okay, press F5.
Well, you are the spider.
F5.
You can't actually press F5 when you're in the mech.
Oh, serious?
Should I get out?
So
Yeah,
if you
just
hop out the mech and then F5.
Okay, so now we're in
You're
free
free
camera
camera.
mode.
Oh,
so now
cool.
you can just go and look at the environment. We haven't seen
So,
any
Can
meteors.
we go up or down?
A quick, yeah, no.
You just point the
should be able
camera
to.
and go in the
Okay.
direction
Yeah.
of it.
So a quick tour then. If you look directly ahead of you, you can see a big old crashed spaceship on the cliff.
Yeah,
Don't worry
you do
about the
die
warning.
while you're in this mode, but
Oh.
You don't end up immortal. However, there's a big old crash ship on the cliff. That is a story point which you'll come across later if you were to play the quest.
yeah, spoilers.
Well, I mean, I can spoil it if you want.
No,
No.
So-
My game, and I'll spoil it if I want.
there's people around who are going to want to play this. So
Absolutely.
let's just have a little look
So,
over here.
so there's a big battle area where there was a very, very large impact, which caused a whole bunch of the ice to be liquidized and thrown up into the air, where it recrystallized in this big bubble.
So I have seen all of their research and stuff, but actually what happens in a very cold place when a meteorite hits and then there's an initial burst of heat and freezing. So they were really, really trying hard to keep this as scientific as possible.
It was really interesting learning about it as well.
Yeah,
One of our environment artists went full depth and looked about subliming ice, where the ice actually moves because of temperature differences.
So there's a couple of other points which we'd like to quickly zoom to. So
You've
if you look,
got a couple
your left-
minutes.
You
Yes,
may
the
or may
most
not.
interesting bit. So yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I just like just being up in the environment like
that.
this.
there was
That
a
was a
meteor
meteor.
right there.
Oi!
Whoa!
And they
Hey.
can kill you.
If you look to your left, we have a big old ice forest. You'll want to go up in the air a bit so you can see it. It should be quite obvious with the blue glow off to the left.
Let's go up a bit.
You can use shift to go faster.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Too far.
Too far.
Oh
Right. Which one's... Oh, there,
Whoa.
okay. Whoa.
There we go. Try not to look too far down. You seem to be spinning.
Yeah. My mouse is suddenly inverted.
Yeah,
The
it
ghost
seems
of
to.
Rich
Okay.
has...
Off.
Win!
Okay, you can see it off there at the top of your screen. There we go. Let's zoom over there, because this is one of the most interesting areas of it.
That
Just
blue
behind
on the
that
left.
Yeah.
You see him?
Ooh.
Yay.
Very nice.
So there's a gigantic destroyed war mech in the middle of this area, completely surrounded by ice trees caused by the high temperature in the area, subliming the gas, the ice. And then you can see the gusts of wind from the meager atmosphere of Pluto as well. So there's one final area which you can see should just be continue on in that direction behind the ice crater.
This way?
That
Yes,
voice
up here.
effect is really cool. The semi-reversed effect that you've got on the vocal recording.
You've actually gone straight past it.
Have I gone through... Where?
Yeah, it's in the rocks.
Is
Just
this it?
to your. Oh well, I mean, there's that.
What's that?
This is
So that's a gigantic war mech that was created by one of the factions. Oh, you're gonna die.
Oh.
This is you
created
dying
by
of
one of the
oxygen,
factions.
not related to the robot.
Shinduru!
I'm afraid we're gonna have
That's
to...
probably good timing. But I mean,
Yeah.
Guys, this is crazy.
it's
And
big.
it's a second year game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
If you'd have pitched this to me a year ago, crazy overscoped.
Yeah.
There's no way you'll make that.
The trouble is, you try saying that to them,
I
And-
take it.
Sorry.
and this happens.
You've had this conversation with them then.
Yeah, there's been issues about scope all the way through and worries about it. And then when they start showing me some of the environments looking like this, I'm just like, whatever you want to do, just carry on. yeah, good work, team.
Guys,
Yeah.
what can we say really?
What we can say is people should just download the game, have a little play, have a little explore, because it's a crazy, beautiful environment. There's so much you can do in there. If people want to just spend a bit of time looking at some stunning environment, then go for it. If you want to build a base, go for it as well. It's definitely worth having a little go.
Yeah.
I'm biased as hell. You're my team, so I just think everyone should go and have a look at it. But
I do want to mention, I do plan on continue doing a little bit of development on it over summer.
Excellent.
So our itch.io page, hey Dan, could you post that?
Yep.
I was
Check it
about
up.
to-
Spam the chat.
Yeah.
Yep.
So our itch.io page is going to be updated again over summer.
Cool.
And likewise, we're planning on adding a few extra features here and there.
More features
alongside.
because they haven't got enough, Andy.
Oh yeah, no,
Never
of course.
enough.
Never enough.
Don't you
Some
stress me
refinements,
out.
some bug fixes.
Cool.
Yeah. What an accomplishment, and in second year as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts. Where's that link? Have you got that link
Did you
up?
manage
Come
to get
on.
that in the chat?
I can't log in at the moment. I've no idea what's happening.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can go find it.
So,
Oh,
this
Can
is-
any
this is
ardent
atrocious.
fans post it in the chat?
There we go. I posted it for you.
Awesome. There we go.
boom.
Brilliant.
Cool. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you coming on. And thank you so
Thank you
much
for
for the
having
work
us.
you put in. A beautiful
Oh, it's been a
product.
pleasure.
You did amazing.
Our pleasure. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Cool. Have a beer. Enjoy the rest of the day.
And you, and
Cheers,
you.
guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Take care.
Bye. So, wow,
It's
Wow.
madness. Like, you really need to spend a lot of time in that game
you do.
to appreciate it. And
I
the
feel it's almost dangerous, that game, because I could get sucked in so completely.
camera mode, and just, if you've got a bit of time, just go in camera mode and just slowly move through, because some of the settings that you can kind of like have in your camera pane are
Yeah.
just insane. Just madness.
Really
Yeah.
cool. I am a sucker for a photo mode.
I know you are. I
Yeah.
know you are. You're going to enjoy this one, because especially when meteors are coming down, if you catch it early morning sun and you get meteors coming down, you get some crazy good effects.
The amount of conversations we had a few months ago.
Yeah.
Like, finished that mission in Cyberpunk. Yeah, where you at? I'm like, I might have been in photo mode for 2 hours.